Last year, a man choked a woman to the point that he broke her neck and she needed surgery after raping her and recorded it, and he still walked. Brock Turner got a slap on the fucking wrist. The predators in the E-Files have yet to see any sort of real punishment and probably never will. And you're wondering why women don't report? Do you actually believe that men who do what was done to me will see jail time or any sort of criminal punishment? Newsflash, they don't. I wish they fucking did, but in a system made by men for men, that's not how it works. Victims are not believed and they are not protected. And if you're going to get in my comments and my DMs and say, well, you'd be credible if you just went to the police, you're never going to believe me. The outcomes of most of these are only going to lend themselves to you calling me a liar. Oh, it was dismissed. She's making it up. There wasn't enough evidence. It's not that it didn't happen. There wasn't enough evidence. It was disorderly conduct, not sexual assault in the 4th degree, because there wasn't evidence. They knew something happened, but they couldn't prove what. And in my case, you have somebody saying, oh, I know something happened, but I was too drunk. I don't remember. Not remembering is not a defense, but it still doesn't provide me enough evidence to prove what happened. So while I continue to process and heal and decide what actions I do and don't take, they are not contingent on whether or not I'm telling the truth. I'm telling the truth because it's the truth. If you don't want to believe it, that's on you. It is not my burden to present as the kind of victim you're willing to believe. Which brings me to why I came forward the way I did, why I didn't run to the police who won't do shit. I've been through that process. I've watched as my friend filled out all the paperwork, gave all the names of the witnesses, and then none of them actually could corroborate because they didn't see it. And then I watched the utter devastation when her case was dismissed and the smugness of that asshole when I saw him in public the next time because he knew he got away with it. So excuse me if my choice was to make a video as a content creator because he was a content creator putting so many other creators at risk, because it was creators coming forward. And behind the scenes, we have worked together to make sure that those spaces where he otherwise may have been invited and had access to us, he will no longer be there. And I will continue to work to keep women safe. And I stand on what I said. If you are telling me that you don't believe me and the only way you would believe me is if I ran to the police, you were never going to believe me. And that's fine, because I know the truth.